everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Murray Grace Spills the Tea. So today I have some very, very exciting news, and I'm going to be addressing the rumors that Kit is going to be re-released, uncubed, brought back with some of her older outfits, or possibly the possibility of her coming back with new outfits. I'm going to be addressing all those rumors today, along with many other updates related to American Girl that I couldn't do their own video on, so I just decided to throw it in this video. So my links will be in the description for my sources. My main source for this video is American Girl Doll News, so I'll have the links to the articles and the website in the description box below if you wanted to check it out and read the articles for yourselves. But they have a lot of interesting theories, and it seems like they might have a little bit of insider information, so let's talk about it. So in this article posted 4 days ago, it reads American Girl rumor Kit being uncubed. So let's take a look. So this article mentions that Kit was cubed in 2019 to focus on 6 historical characters. American Girl had this focus to focus only on 6 American Girl historical characters, but the article mentions because of the release of Courtney, Claudie, Isabel, and Nicki, and Molly's comeback, they're not really doing that anymore, and that would be a reference to the older days of American Girl with the original 6, and that's probably why they're focusing on that for the special editions like the 35th anniversary dolls. Now in this article, quote, it says, "Now a little birdie has told me that some of Kit's actual collection will be making a comeback. These items include her school outfit and her classic beach pajamas." The author of the article mentions that they believe that April 6th is going to be the release date for Kit. Now some more information has been released on that, and I'll talk about that in a second. It's still unsure if Kit is coming back, if she's going to come back more like Molly with the original outfits and accessories and things like that, or if it's going to be a revival like the Be Forever launch. My bet is it's going to be more like Molly's revival that we had recently with Molly coming back with her original outfits, more designed for collectors. It says a little birdie. So what is the author of this article? What is their sources? Who's telling them this information? It could be an employee from American Girl, which has happened before. People who work for American Girl have leaked information. I don't know what the benefit of it is. I don't know if American Girl purposely leaks these things. I really don't know, because I've thought they've purposely leaked these things before so people could talk about it, and then I've seen people talk about it, and then videos on their channel get taken down. So I really don't know the strategy that American Girl is trying to do when it comes to these leaks, because they say they want to cut down on it, but then it keeps happening, so I don't know what's going on with that. So in another article posted 3 days ago, it says Kit painting party on April 23rd. Select American Girl stores are having a Kit-themed painting party on April 23rd. Normally this would seem mundane, but considering I posted rumors of Kit come back yesterday, this supports the rumor. Fingers crossed she actually comes back, so I can brag that I said it first. So yes, American Girl Doll News, if this does come true, they were definitely the first to get a hold of this information, so we'll give credit to them for that. But the Kit painting party is on April 23rd, so that might be right after Kit has her re-release, or it could be the day of Kit's re-release. One thing I noticed about American Girl, from my opinion, is that American Girl does tend to release towards the end of the month for historical characters, I've noticed. For example, I think World by Us was 23rd of September. I think Claudie was around the same time. Or I think she might have been October though, but usually 23rd of the month, February 22nd was when Nicki and Isabel were released. So just, I don't know 100% sure if that's always the case, but from my experience, they do tend to release dolls around the 23rd of the month or 22nd or around there of the month. So if they were to re-release Kit I could see them doing it around April 23rd, but I also see them doing this event after Kit was released, because then people might be interested in purchasing Kit at the event. Another exciting thing that has happened in the American Girl doll world recently, if you have been watching the show The Last of Us, you might have noticed that American Girl, or the American Girl store, was featured in the show for, it was like maybe 10 seconds. It was a very short thing in The Last of Us. So if you don't know what The Last of Us is, it's essentially a story about a outbreak that happens, and there's these zombie-like creatures. It's, pretty typical end of the world type story. It is really good. I do watch the show, and it is very, very good. So I highly recommend watching it. But the basic premise of it is it's an end of the world show. Now, I saw a few people complaining about this scene because the story is the outbreak was supposed to happen in 2003, and it has been, 10, 20, I think it's been 20 years since the outbreak happened. So it's like, 2023 or something like that when the story is taking place. And people were noting that if the outbreak happened in 2003, then why is Kira in this image, which she was the girl of the year for 2021. And then people were also pointing out that the dolls were all mixed up. So as you can see, Josefina's in Julie's spot, Kira is in Rebecca's spot, and basically the store is like a complete mess. And I know people were so upset about the names being wrong. I'm not upset by that, because this is supposed to be like a post-apocalyptic kind of world. So I could see people going in and just goofing around and trashing the place and just moving the dolls all around the place. But I felt like the dolls were in really, really good condition if that was the case. That's one thing I noticed about this episode. And apparently in the video game Last of Us that you actually go to the American Girl store, or that's like one of the things you can like do and explore. So that's why they did it in the show. But based on the presence of Kira, and there isn't Corinne, and it's Kira, and then you can also see McKenna. They don't have an image of this, but you can also see McKenna in a different frame. And I think that this is from 2021. So if you watched The Last of Us, you might have seen this. So I think it's pretty cool. Also, here is an image from the construction of the American Girl's new store in Los Angeles, in LA. So it's under construction. It's, coming soon. So stay tuned for that. If this is your local store, I bet you are very, very excited. It looks really cool. I'm really excited to see, even though I'm probably never going to see it in person, which makes me sad because I don't travel too much. Other news, Isabel and Nicki's book is on pre-order from Amazon, and it looks like the release date is going to be September 5th, 2023. So that gives you lots of time to read their journals and to get the dolls. So if you want to read the journals before the September 5th, before this book is released, you have plenty of time to do so. So here is what the cover looks like. I think it looks so cool that they're outside of like a middle school. Definitely, or would they be in middle school? I don't know. I'm not an American, so. And for those of you who haven't seen, the Ventures with Claudie is going to be Claudie's second book, and I believe it's going to be released around the same time as Nicki and Isabel's, maybe sooner, because that seems like a long time to wait for a second book for Claudie. And just another update, Kira is no longer available from the American Girl store. Now, I went onto AmericanGirl.com and I typed in Kira, and some of her outfits and accessories were still available, but not the doll herself. So if you were looking forward to getting Kira, I'm sad to say that she is no longer available from American Girl. Now, I'm about to age myself a lot with this next point, but American Girl has a Roblox game, which I know very little about. I know it's like this virtual world, like, Webkins or Build-A-Bear.com. Those were the things when I was a kid. But if you play the game Roblox, then you can visit the American Girl store. So, check it out if you have a Roblox account. I do not, so I probably won't be virtually visiting the American Girl store. So those are all the updates I have for American Girl right now. Nothing that was, could be its own video. Maybe Kit. I almost said Kirsten because Kirsten has been on my mind lately because she might be re-released. But if Kit is being uncubed, that is a very big deal. But everything else was just little tiny updates. So that's why I kind of put everything in this video together. If you want more updates on American Girl doll news, make sure to check out my Murray Grace Spills the Tea playlist, where I post every time I get new information related to American Girl and new releases. I make a video and post it in that playlist, so go make sure to check it out and subscribe. Also, make sure to follow my Instagram because I post more leaks over there. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.